Introducing the auto pasta. Are you a struggling college student? Do you like pasta? Is cooking hard? Heck yeah, it is. To combat some of the struggles of being a college student and sucking at cooking, I've created the auto pasta. Let's start first by looking at the sensing components. The first sensor is a GIGFON waterproof temperature sensor, which was integrated with a pull-up resistor. Next sensing input comes from a potentiometer, and the user can adjust it to adjust how much time they want their pasta to cook for. So the next components we're going to look at are actuators. The next component is a servo motor, which will spin to let the pasta out once the water is boiling. This demonstration is just done with some dry pasta without water. Another actuator that was used was the piezoelectric buzzer, and so this buzzer went off once the cook time was reached. Lastly, let's take a look at what's going on in processing. In processing, there are three major things that are displayed that are helpful for the user interface, the first of which being the temperature, so the user can keep track of how close the temperature of the water is to boiling. There's also the cook time, which can be adjusted with the potentiometer based on how long they want their pasta to boil for. And lastly, there's the time remaining, which is based on the cook time that's set, and once the water is boiling, the time remaining will start to count down to help the user know when their pasta is going to be ready, in addition to the buzzer that will signal. So now let's take a look at the full demonstration. First, you obviously need to put water in the pot. Next, you have to turn the stove on. And then you want to take the probe holder and put the probe holder into the pot. Then you want to take your probe and put your probe on the probe holder. Next, fill the loader with some pasta. Then take that and put it onto the pot. Next, you're going to want to plug in your Arduino and pull up the processing window. I'm going to speed up the boiling process by turning the speed up, and now we're getting close to 100 degrees Celsius, and let's take a look at what the servo motor is doing. There the pasta goes, and the pasta's boiling. So now the pasta is getting close to being done with the time remaining down to about 6 seconds. So let's take a look at what is going to happen with the buzzer once that goes off. So we're at about 3, 2, 1. And just like that, your pasta is bon appetit. So please buy the auto pasta from me, a broke college student. Venmo request me at Brooke-Nesselt. Thanks!